Hello, I'm BrigantiaBlackbird of BlackbirdsBrew. Happy Sunday, and welcome back to our series on the Havamal. This week we're looking at verse 33 and examining 3 different translations. The first reads, "A man should always take his meals betimes unless he visits a friend, or he sits and mopes, and half-famished seems and can ask or answer not." That's by Olive Bray. Second translation. "An early meal a man should take before he visits friends, lest when he go there he go hungry and afraid to ask for food." That's by W.H. Auden and P.B. Taylor. Now our next comes from the Cowboy Havamal. "You shouldn't sit around and wait to eat all day. Go ahead and eat unless you're eating later with a friend. Otherwise you'll just be useless." And that's by Dr. Jackson Crawford. So food is fuel, and a sensible eating schedule is necessary to live properly. One of the many things our society has lost their sense of reason about is food, and there is no shortage of bizarre ideas and peculiar eating plans that all pretend to offer a superior state of health, if not a superior state of morality. And yes, not only is such criticism of any such diets poo-pooed away, it also is starting to become a reflection of how you are just a bad person for not believing every silly thing they say. In addition to that, there's also a variety of eating disorders that have extremely damaging effects upon people's health. At the bottom of all of this madness is a rejection of common sense, reason, and the wisdom of past generations. Great-grandma might have been guilty of trying to fatten people up a smidge, which is hardly surprising when you consider in the time people were more likely to be farming and would therefore need to keep their energy up. But can we give great-grandma credit for understanding that people were better off having a well-rounded diet and eating together at the table as a family and just being more balanced in general? And once we look beneath the surface of this verse, our own relationship with food and how we treat it from sourcing to preparation and how we treat the communally traditional aspect of eating, it's really calling it into indulgent question. This is an opportunity to meditate about our own views and, are we more aligned with great grandma or more aligned with the crazies? The other aspect of this verse that I want to draw attention to deals with the idea of eating with friends. Each translation has a slightly different slant on this, but between all of 3 of them, it suggests the need to arrive neither completely starving nor overfull and unable to partake in hospitality, and it's also about being a good guest. Resurrecting the spirit of hospitality, both as host and guest, is a vital part of reviving paganism itself. These faiths are not simply an academic exercise or just collecting a number of facts and regurgitating them as if that impresses anybody. It's what it's really about is the way we live our lives and applying pagan principles. And one of those principles deals with the giving and the receiving of hospitality. There should be a spirit of graciousness, camaraderie, and with neither party taking undue advantage of the other or assuming too much. And whether we're extroverts or introverts, either way, human beings form communities of various size and kinds because we have a practical, emotional, and spiritual need to do so, and there is something about breaking bread with people that has a way of forming relationships. That's what I got out of the verse this week. Tell me about your thoughts in the comment section, or come on to Gilded. Our server is called BlackbirdsBrew, and there is a link in the description box for you to join us, and share your thoughts with us there. We have several people who are either aligned with various forms of heathenry or Norse paganism, or they are familiar with the Havamal and find value in it. So I'm sure if you wanted to have a broader conversation, you would have no shortage of people willing to indulge you with that. So I hope to see you soon, but in the meantime, I will see you later. Bye.